today I'm going to show you my top 5 favorite offensive basketball plays. So for the pass and screen away, self-explanatory. Number 1 passes to player 2 as an example. 1 will screen for player 3. 3 will use that screen. And then 2 can either pass to 4 or 3. And if he passes to player 3, he will screen for player 4. Now, when you're screening away, you don't have to just fill in the spot where the player came from. You can also cut towards the rim and pop back out. Or if you cut towards the rim, your coach could also instruct your team to dribble the ball around to fill that spot, fill the spot, and pop back out. Those are the different options. Now for the screen 4, player 3 will pass to player 1 and screen for player 1, who will use that screen, and 3 will roll towards the basket. If he's not open, then he will then clear out to the opposite side of the court, and everyone will then fill the spots. Very, very simple, easy offense. Now on to play number 4. Play number 4 is also a 5-out basketball offense, and how we are going to run it this time is almost like the box offense, which just may be coming later on in this video. But 4 and 5 will screen down for players 2 and 3, and then those 2 players will then use that screen. They could pop up for a 3-point shot, or one could pop up and the other will then cut towards the rim, or they could both be cutting towards the rim, and they both, or one or the other, may be open for a nice layup. Now on to play number 3. 3 is a box offense. It's a very simple play. So first 4 and 5 will screen down on players 2 and 3, and those 2 players will then pop out to the 3-point line. Let's say, for example, 1 passes to player 2 because he's open. He could also take the 3-point shot, or he could look for player 5 who would be posting up the man. Hopefully, obviously, the defense switches, and now there's a mismatch on player 5, so that it should be a nice, easy post up and layup. That is what we hope. Now on to play number 2. You can see this is going to be a triangle offense. And how we're going to be doing this is player 1 is going to be passing to player 2. 1 is then going to cut down to the post and out, where 2 could pass to player 1. Now this is going to be a triangle motion offense. You've seen this on my channel before. And so here in this play, we're going to have, if player 2 was to pass to player 1, 2 will then screen for player 1. And if there's nothing happening over here, let's say 1 passes to 5 again, and there's nothing there. There's 0, zilch, nada. We need to swing that ball around. So player 4 is going to screen for player 3. 5 is going to pass out, or could pass across to player 3. Generally you want to pass it out and then dribble up and across. And then at this point in time, we're going to have player 4 go down into the low post, and then 2 is going to continue through using a double screen. 3 is going to pass to player 2. 2 is going to dribble up. Now you've got a triangle offense all over again on that side, and you will be continuing this through over and over until, of course, you run out of time on the shot clock, and then you better shoot the ball. Or you can call this whatever you want. How I like to call it is, what's his name? Whatever his name is, call it. Now, what we're going to have is player 3 is going to screen for player 1, and at the same time 4 is going to go down to the low post. Now player 2 is going to use 5 and 4 as a screen, and 1 is going to be using 3 as a screen. Now both of these players should be open, so if they could both take a shot. However, this is your shooter. This is the guy you want to shoot the 3-point shot. 1 is going to pass him the ball for the 3. He needs to have a nice quick shot, and believe me, this play will definitely work. These 2 guys should be your biggest guys on the court, setting those hard screens, and believe me, it works. I love this play.